Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel and Happy New Year! It's officially 2022. So kicking it off the new year with Watch Me Work and a first impression. So these are my client's nails. Before, you can see she's got a split here. They're pretty battered and damaged. They've got a little bit of gel left on them. My lovely client, who's also my mum, decided to take it upon herself to remove her nails herself, and she damaged them quite a bit. So we've got a lot of love and TLC. So we want to do a little bit of an extension on my client's nails today. So I'm going in and prepping them first. And the first impression is the BioSculpture full cover tips. You guys, if you've been following me for a long time, will have seen that I've used the Appraise full cover tips before, and they're really nice. I like them. I haven't used them in a couple of years though, and then these BioSculpture ones came out and I was super intrigued, so I thought I'd give them a go. And this is literally my first complete full first impression. First time trying them out, so I'll give you my full review, break down what I think about them and all that good stuff in this video. So yeah, I'm gonna prep my lovely client's nails. As I said, they've been through the works, they've been battered. My lovely client is also a hairdresser, so she is in water quite a lot. So it's had naked nails in water, removed her gels herself. Some of the nails are broken, one's got a split in it. So she wanted to have a little bit of length straight away. So I thought, perfect time to try out the full cover tips to extend the nails and eventually grow out the natural nails underneath, and then eventually there'll be just long natural nails again. So yeah, going in and prep using the NavyProTools prep tools. I'm using Doris to start off with, then Ethel, then Martha, and then finishing off with the Katey nippers, just going in and prepping. And then I'm just going over with the BioSculpture little black file. I love these files, they're fab. They're really good for shaping natural nails, naked natural nails with nothing on them, because you can get right down the sides because the files are so tiny. I haven't found any files like this out there, they're fab. But yeah, just going in and filing and shaping all the nails, just taking off the corners. I'm not taking the length down too much because again, I want to grow these natural nails out underneath these extensions, so when I come in 3-4 weeks time to soak them off, I'm going to hopefully have longer, nice natural nails. So just filed and shaped, and then I'm just going over and buffing. And as I said, there was some gel polish still left on some of these nails, so I'm just buffing over and smoothing that out. I'm not really removing all of it, but as long as it's nice and smooth. Prepping the natural nail. I can't even speak. New Year's starting great for me. But yeah, buffing over the natural nail, smoothing all the gel that's left on there out, and prepping the new nail growth, and just doing that on them all, getting them prepped and ready. And then I'm going to go in with my nipper and just nip away. Oh, that's just me showing you where the remaining gel is left on the nail, just in case you couldn't see it already. And then going in with nippers. Fun fact, I've already done the other hand, so this clip is me doing the left hand. I've already done the right hand, and I put the nippers down in between doing both hands into a little bit of gel that had leaked out from the Builder gel bottle when I was doing the other hand. So that's that nice glob of gel that you can see there. But anyway, going in and nipping any dead skin away, any of that non-living tissue, so that white dead tissue that you can see there, not nipping any living tissue. And this is the Katey nipper from NavyProTools. So going in, and we were choosing what full cover tips we were using here. We were going through them all. They've got a few different shapes which I really like, and different lengths as well. My definite favourites are these ones here, which are the almond medium, which are the ones we ended up going with actually. And I also really like the medium square as well. They're quite nice because you can alter them slightly, the shape. So yeah, these are the medium almond. These are the ones that we chose and went for, and I'm just getting them out and ready and sizing up first of all. So I found these really easy to size up. I really liked the different sizes in them, and what I found with these full cover tips is they were really thin on that back end, which I loved. And the other brand of full cover tips that I've tried, bearing in mind it was a couple of years ago now, I found them quite thick at the back, and they didn't lay very flush. So I'm just going in and prepping the tips that we've sized up now, and just using a file and filing over that back edge just to thin it slightly a little bit more and prep it ready for applying to the nails. So I did that with all of them, as you can see here, it's just etched, so I've just sped this up because otherwise we'd be here forever. So I'm just doing that literally to the backs of all the nails. It takes 2 seconds. This process is really speedy, I've got to say. And then I'm just going in with a brush, a little fluffy brush, and cleansing the inside of the nail with a bit of the Dual Cleanse from BioSculpture. This just preps the inside of the nail ready to apply. I did the free training with them online for using these full cover tips, so yeah, I found it really helpful, and I just followed what they advised to do on there. After cleansing all the nails, I'm going in with the Ethel SPS and using this on each of the natural nail. You don't want to apply too much of this, just keep a light hand. You don't want it to touch the skin or anything like that, and this just preps and primes the nails ready for the gel and ready for the full cover tips. I'm using contour, base and build for this, and I'm just going in and applying a really thin layer of this, scrubbing it into the natural nail and then smoothing it out. So a thin layer of this on every single nail and curing it in the lamp for 60 seconds as like a base layer before going in with the full cover tips. I just found this really super easy. It's just like applying your base coat as if you were doing a gel polish manicure. So yeah, I did this on all the nails after applying that SPS and then cured in my lamp. I will also leave links to everything that I've mentioned in this video in the description box down below. I'll put all the products and tools and everything down there so you guys can find them super easy with all the links and stuff. So after applying that and curing it, we're now on to applying the tips. I was really excited to try these because, as I said, I haven't used full cover tips in a few years, but oh my gosh, I fell in love. They're really super easy to use and so satisfying to use as well. I definitely love sculpting, and I will still prefer sculpting over anything else because it's just what I love doing. However, these are really good. Since filming this video, I've used and done another full set on another client, and I really enjoyed it, and she said that they've been really lovely and worn really nicely. They're still on 2.5 weeks later. I'm seeing her next week and I'm sure they're going to be absolutely fine. But yeah, you just apply the gel polish inside the tip, and remember, all the tips have been prepped and ready to go at this stage. Apply a little bit of gel, pull a little bit of gel in there, start from the cuticle down. I got the whole kit that came with the little torch light, and I found that really helpful. So I just used that and flash cure it for about 10 to 15 seconds and then put that hand in the lamp for a full cure, and then I swapped over, say, to the other hand to do the other finger. So I basically alternated fingers one by one. But yeah, I found a couple of times there was, like, on this one, a little bit of leakage on the side, so I just had a brush to hand to make sure I could clean up any gel that seeped out, because obviously you don't want any of that to affect the nail lifting or anything like that, touching the skin and that kind of thing. But yeah, I just made sure I gave it a flash cure all the way around the back and the front of the nail, just like this, and then I flash cured it. And there are all the nails applied. I haven't touched them, filed or shaped or anything. I found even they applied really nicely. The cuticles look really natural. I'm surprised at actually how natural they looked. Really nice. So I'm going in with a buffer and just buffing over all of the nails. I haven't filed or shaped or anything like that. However, I am going to be taking the length down slightly, ever so slightly, and shaping them again. So I thought I'd include that and show you how I would do that with these guys as well. But I do like to start off by buffing them just so I can see what I'm working with. I feel like I can see the shape of the nail a little bit easier, if that makes sense, or any of you resonate with me there. But yeah, I am loving the way they're looking. They're so nice, and I was trying to look from a different angle to show you, but they're so thin, but they feel so strong. So I'm just going in with the nail file now and taking the length down just a little bit, basically to just below where the number was, just because my client could not work with that length of nail. I think on different people and different people's nail beds, they'll come up different lengths slightly. So yeah, I'm just adjusting these, which you can do. So I'm just taking them down a little bit, and I just started off by taking the length down of them all just to get the length where I wanted to, and then I started to shape. And these were super easy to shape. I would say they almost feel slightly harder than a natural nail, so I did use a coarser file. I think I'm using a 150 or 180 grit here just to file the edges, but as you can see there, this is in real time. It literally took me 2 seconds to file and shape that nail. literally super speedy. And I sped this bit up so you can see me file and shape a few other nails. So I'm just going in and doing that on all the nails, filing one side and then filing the other. That is my filing routine, and that is the nails complete and ready to go. I just gave them a little cleanse, ready to go for gel polish, and I was just feeling around the cuticle and having a little inspect here to see what they were like. But the finish is beautiful. They're so thin, as you can see, even though I've taken the length down, still lovely and super thin, really flush around the cuticle. I was so excited to paint these because they just felt like a long natural nail. So yeah, there we have it. There is the finished result. Stay tuned for the second part of this video where I actually do a gel design, really cute look. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and found this helpful. Pop any questions in the comments below. I'll do my best to get back to as many of you guys as possible. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe for more and for the next half of this Watch Me Work. But yeah, overall, love these full cover tips. I would definitely recommend them, especially to beginners starting out with extensions. It's definitely something easier to master than something like sculpting. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!